Art of Rally is a well-crafted love letter to rallying fans by Fun Selector. The gorgeous and well-detailed sim racing game adds to the huge library of racing games available without making it feel crowded. The game launched on Xbox One and Series in 2020, with the PS4 and PS5 consoles getting a release in 2021. Now, mobile gamers can get their hands on the game, which is set for release on iOS and Android on January 18, 2024. So far, the game has received great reviews on its console releases. Aside from the micro-freezes and slowdowns, Art of Rally is a one-of-a-kind racing game. It looks like a really simple game on the surface, but it gets harder once you crack it. The earlier stages are a cruise, but you'll deal with faster speeds after knocking down some levels. What strikes me most about Art of Rally is the minimalist graphic detail. It shows that little is enough, and you don't need a graphically demanding game to have a good time. Moreover, the game also features a neat line of vehicles that vary in controls, adding layers of complexity and realism. Plus, there's plenty of content to dive into. You can learn a thing or two about the history of racing from the career mode or burn rubber and brake limits on different tracks. Warframe is one of those games that will bring out your rage with its difficulty, but once you get the hang of it, you get quite comfortable. The free-to-play MMO has been around since 2013, when it launched on PC and has received ports to various platforms, including Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and 5, and later on Xbox Series. The devs have confirmed the game's launch on mobile platforms, scheduled for early 2024. Ideally, Warframe has you playing as a Tenno, a biomechanical unit with no recollection of its past. This is partly due to their suspended animation that casts them into a deep sleep, only to be woken up far into the Earth's future. You'll occasionally go head-to-head with various factions in the game, which helps you advance your Tenno. The game is heavily mission-based, meaning you'll be traversing different planets to defeat various threats, including giant robots. The only downside to this game is its complexity. You may need to keep an open tab on the game's wiki to navigate through. Thankfully, the Warframe community is very welcoming. You'll likely stumble upon a player or two willing to help you through the missions. I hope the same applies to the mobile versions. From the studio that brought you Genshin Impact comes an enthralling brand new IP set in the fictional world of New Eridu. A great disaster known as the Hollows has tragically hit the world, and the New Eridu is the last surviving colony. This last civilization has also cracked the code in harvesting valuable resources from the disaster, transforming adversity into abundance. This abundant city is now the center of attention and a desired settlement for the unsettled. Playing as a proxy, you must traverse New Eridu and conquer adversaries while getting to the bottom of the mysteries in the city. Zenless Zen Zero is a tad different from the roguelike games in HoYover's massive library, but it features roguelike elements when exploring the Hollows. As the proxy, you send out a bamboo that you control remotely to visit the world through a series of TVs. The TVs are tiles where combat ensues and you collect buffs for your progress. Moreover, HoYoverse recycles elements from Genshin Impact and Honkai Star Rail. If you've played any of these games, you'll feel right at home with this new IP, set to release on mobile in 2024. Thanks to Netflix, the legendary Minion Masters is getting a remake and re-release. The game is expected to launch in January 16th on 2024 and is available to Netflix subscribed members. The game will receive a huge facelift, as described by the devs, including a UI rework and huge code. Here's a quick breakdown if you're hearing about this game for the first time. Minion Masters is a collectible card game. Well, of some sort. Why? Because it features elements that place it in the multiple online battle arena category. Ideally, you build a deck of minions and spells, then assign a hero. Next, you place them on two lanes against your opponent, doing the same against you. Once you place your minion, you have no control over its actions, so choose your spot wisely. The player who dies first loses. This formula is certainly familiar if you've played Castle Crush before. A few notable differences are that the mobile version will support crossplay but won't support cross-progression. Strap on your red suits and don your Salvador Dali masks because a major heist is coming. Netflix stunned the world with their highly praised TV show Money Heist. The gripping and emotionally charged series captivated viewers with its intricate plot and, of course, the high-stakes heist. Now, Players can delve into this world right from their mobile phones. The interactive game will explore the themes of crime, drama, and love, where you decide whether to remain loyal to your team or seek vengeance for your loved ones. Moreover, you'll encounter and interact with the TV series' iconic characters. The game will be available for Netflix members starting January 5th on 2024.
Plan. But every plan requires choices. Your choices.